And so I am here with Sister Ahavia, Brother Amaha, and Mama Nazibo, and we are talking about the upcoming event, the ninth annual African American Cultural Festival. Let's start with you, Mama Nazibo. What can you say about the African American Cultural Festival? What will they experience when they come to the African Village?
The African Village is all of us working together. We don't have a chief or chieftainess. We work together as a family because it's a family affair. Our theme this year again is it's a family affair. The first thing you will see, of course, is the very well decorated, beautifully decorated with African fabric. The tents. It's not your regular tent that you get at the hardware store. This is an African tent.
Okay.
You will be greeted by flags from different parts of Africa and the diaspora, because as African people, we have been scattered all over the world, not by choice, by colonialism and slavery and imperialism. Therefore, you will find flags even for what people call the Caribbean, people call South America, etc. But all those are flags where African people are represented. And you will be greeted by the African masks at the entrance, because the mask in our culture is a spiritual item. So as soon as you walk in there, the spirit of Africa will be with you.
Okay, beautiful. And we'll come back to learn of some of the events that will be at the African Village. Brother Amaha, what is your role in the cultural festival?
I'm on the board, and I think just helping out with the village and just helping out with volunteers and overall just providing support. And I think I'm gonna take responsibility for, we didn't ask our elders for permission to start and to speak. You know what I mean? And so I think part of asking permission now to start.
Yeah, boy, you may.
Thank you very much. And so part of that, I think, is reinstilling within our community the notion of African culture, which is honoring our elders and asking for permission to start, and centering with our youth as well, so that everybody's coming together. Yeah, well, I think it's a collective effort for sure. I think the main thing maybe that I want to talk about is just the history and the importance of why, which Nazibo touched upon some too, but it's this whole notion of how we can pull the community together, how can we celebrate the successes of the year, and we also consider like a family reunion. You know what I mean? Like sometimes people you haven't seen for a while, you come back together, and so how to strengthen these bonds going into fall and into winter, and how to really have a day that we celebrate our culture and our history and celebrate ourselves, unabashedly,
yes.
You know what I mean, as a people. It's also a time to learn, you know what I mean, like to learn about culture. We have Stilt Walker, we have different things to teach more about the culture, give youth in particular a chance to experience culture. We have drum and dance, there's all kind of things that normally that you don't see on a regular, but are an inherent part of the culture.
All right, beautiful, beautiful. And Sister Ahavia. And we already know from your appearance and your beautiful hair some of what you'll be doing at the cultural festival, but can you let the people know what they can expect, what they'll experience when they come to your part of the festival?
Oh, yes, sir. Well, if it's, I can get permission from the elders. Thank you, ma'am. Well, my part is, I'll be doing hair, mainly, I specialize in lock. I'm a loctician. I've been doing hair over 20 years. I absolutely love what I do. And I love that I've been blessed to be a part of the cultural festival this year, because I actually was my first time hearing about the cultural festival this year. And I thought it was just such a great experience to have, because not only is it the African culture, it's because within the African culture you have many other cultures within that culture, you know, because we stem from there, you know. So I think it's a wonderful thing that's going on, and to see all of the people come together. I've never seen this many doers in one place at one time, you know. So it's a wonderful experience to have that and just to be a part of it. And you know, my segment with the hair show, it'll be from 3 to 3:30. I'll be doing mostly locks. I'll have a couple of braided styles in there, but mostly locks and head wraps, of course. And it's going to be a mixture of babies to adults, you know, so you'll get a taste of everything. And the styles are not so much hair show styles where you can't wear them. It's like basic styles that can be worn on a daily basis, but it's more about taking care of the hair instead of damaging it and covering it up all the time. You know, I want to get our people to embrace what we've been blessed with, so to know that our natural hair is beautiful. So
you'll actually be doing some hairstyles there?
Oh yes, sir. I will demonstrate one, a quick updo on some locks, and I'll also be demonstrating how to wrap locks with yarn and how to add shells and different jewelry. We'll also be giving away some jewelry, hair jewelry pieces. So.
And you'll also be teaching on how to maintain your hair, because when we go on the internet, we can see pictures of how these chemicals are destroying the hair, and how the chemicals are actually seeping into the skin and affecting the body. Will you be touching on some of those issues as well?
Oh, definitely. I'll probably mostly go into that on Sunday more so than on Saturday. Saturday will be mostly the show, you know, eye-catching kind of deal. But Sunday, yes, I will mostly be going into how our skin is the largest organ that we have on our body. Everything you put on your skin, I don't care if it's in your hair or on just your arm, it goes directly into your bloodstream, and our people need to understand this. You know, so you think about chemicals, perms, and colors even. You know, just common sense. So yeah, we will be speaking on that and just kind of enlightening our people on.
Right.
Yes, sir.
And Mama, what are some of the events that will be taking place at the African Village?
Well, before we even get to the events, Ahavia is being modest. She is also a phenomenal MC. Oh. And she will be MCing in some of the segments. And so will Amaha, Yuki, Fury. So both of them are very modest. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we have several things that we're going to be doing. From the very beginning, we will begin with an awards segment where we award people in the community who have contributed to the African community. And this time we have 5 people. So it's going to be really impediment upon everybody to come and celebrate with them. You know, it doesn't make sense to have the people being awarded and there's nobody there to award them. So we encourage everybody when it's time for the award show to actually come and participate and congratulate the people who are receiving the awards. We also, one of the MCs is Floyd Johnson. She's also going to be doing a fashion show for children, specifically for children. And that is really something to see. And it is beautiful to watch the grandparents and the parents smiling and so happy when they see their little ones strutting their stuff across the stage. It is a beautiful thing. We also are going to have an adult fashion show by Queen from Cleveland. And what's very interesting about her fashion show is that every single garment that she has her models wear is a garment that she has made with her own hands. So we really push creativity, Kuumba, because one of the things that the festival observes is the Nguzo Saba, the 7 principles, and Kuumba, creativity, being one of them. We also are going to definitely have at the very end, speaking about Kuumba, the Kuumba Drama, Drum and Dance Company. And if you want to see real African dance, real African drumming, the real African spirit, you have to see Kuumba Drama, Drum and Dance Company.
Now, I remember last year, not only did they perform, but at a certain part, it looked like they invited the audience to be a part of that.
It's an African thing. You know, we don't sit like we're sitting at the opera and like we're not breathing. When everything we do as a group, we do as a community, we do as a village, we do as a family. And therefore, that's why, you know, even when you go to the black churches, you hear call and response. That's African. That's where they came from. We participate amongst ourselves. Therefore, it would be remiss if we just danced and everybody just stood there. You know, in fact, when we are dancing and people are standing there, we make them get up. We make them clap. We make them holler. You know, and so that's what you will see. And they will actually have a segment where it will be a workshop where they will teach people in the audience step by step on the moves. And that's a very important thing, because some people who never thought they could, oh, African dance, oh no, I can do that. They are surprised to find how liberating it is to do African dance. And we have had people who actually joined the group after experiencing it at the festival. It's very liberating.
All right. Well, if there's anything else, yes.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know if we mentioned that we have Slave performing at about 4:30,
Okay.
like that, which is, they're going to be playing for a long set.
Right.
Which is going to be,
4 to 5.
yeah, 4 to 5. So that's going to be very
Yes.
exciting. We have Glenn Jones coming at around, he's closing up at
Okay.
7. And so, there's one other thing I was going to mention too. I can't remember now.
Yeah, we have other groups too performing. There is a group of young girls I have to mention. They are all from different parts of Africa, and they all go to Belmont. And when they went to Belmont, they decided to form their own group, African group. And every dance that they do, they create, again, creativity. They create it on their own, self-determination. They determined that they would stick to African dance. They will be also performing. And there are others in between. And of course, the Stilt Walker, that's the spirit of the festival. And in fact, we are also going to, you know, something we always have to start with, and we always have to mention the libation. We actually have 2 libations. We have a libation at the village to open, because we cannot do anything without the permission from our elders and permission from our ancestors. And when we proceed to the main stage to open the whole festival at noon, then we will also have a libation for the rest of the community to invite the ancestors.
Did you?
Yeah, the one more thing is that we're still in need of volunteers as well, and so there's a link on the Facebook page, Dayton African American Culture Festival, for people that they want to sign up. There's different shifts. You can come for part of a shift. This is really a community effort. It's really a grassroots effort, and so it takes a village to make this happen and to pull off and to be successful. So we're looking for about like 15 more people that have like an hour, half-hour time that they want to donate towards making the festival a success.
Now, is there a contact number that they might be able to call? Is that on Facebook?
I think there is a number, but there's also a link.
Okay.
There's a link where people can just sign up. They can just put their name, and it's all done right there.
Okay.
You know, so yeah.
All right. And
Or they can send us a message either way.
all right.
And we will see you on Saturday, and we will see you on Sunday at the Gospel Explosion at the Courthouse Square. And definitely we will see you next year on our 10th
Yes.
annual African American Cultural Festival.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate you all giving us some of your time, and we look forward to seeing everyone at this year's African American Cultural Festival, which is on what dates?
Saturday,
the
the
19th.
19th, August 19, 2017, and it's Island Park, and then on Sunday, August 20th, 2017 at Courthouse Way.
All right.
At Courthouse Way, both days it starts at 12.
Starts at 12. All right. Fantastic.
Hallelujah.
Yes. Well, thank you all. May God
Thank you.
continue to bless you, and we will see everyone there at the Cultural Festival
We
this
also got
year.
vendors and food. I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Go
we got,
go right
we got
ahead.
plenty of. We have vendors. We have food vendors. We have merchandise vendors. You know, African culture vendors. We have other type of vendors, and so it's really a festival. You know, the whole family is welcome to come out. There's a youth pavilion. There's things for, you know, opportunities for the youth to play, like from younger kids to a little bit older kids, and so there's something here for everybody. You know what I mean?
It seems it. Yeah.
And we cannot forget the health pavilion.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Health is crucial in our community,
Yes.
and the health pavilion sees to the needs of our community, the health needs of our community.
Absolutely.
And there will be youth vendors too as well, right? We have a couple of youth vendors out there too.
Yeah.
So yeah, support
Yeah,
those,
come out-
support them.
come out, support.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and as far as the health pavilion, we've been doing this for a couple years now, and there's different screening and tests, and also it's a chance for us to get an understanding of what actually is happening in our community, that we can advocate for the resources that's needed in our community to continue to community transformation and making our community as healthy as possible as well. So all these things are real important.
And you make up a good point about health, and the thing I remember last year before that storm came in, but I did go and get a test, and it was one of my DHL or something was high. So you can actually get some testing there along with a lot of valuable information, because as you're saying, Brother Maha, that we really don't know how critical our health condition is as African Americans here in America. So I know that you all probably may be leaving something out, because it just seems like there's just so much that a person will be able to experience at the African American Cultural Festival. So we definitely want to encourage everyone who is watching this video to come out to the African American Cultural Festival and learn our culture, as we pointed out just in this video, the respect for the elders, libation, respecting the ancestors, calling on the spirit of the ancestors to be injected into our every action and thought. So I look forward to it. All right. Well, thank you all very much for giving me your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.